What's up, Portamixers? Here's your quarterly mix for the third quarter of 2025. Let's start out with the new customer promotions for this quarter. Select purchases between July 1st and September 30th will unlock a free job-ready bonus gift. Buy a Badger mini mixing station or a Squid water doser, and we'll send you 2 10-ounce bags of Be Clean mix waste cleanup, perfect for solidifying that leftover mix water. Pick up a Pelican mixer, motor included, not to be confused with the Pelican transport cart or the cart kit variations, and you'll get one of our brand new quad skid gauge rakes, plus a matching set of skid gauges at your preferred depth. More on that new product and others in a moment. Finally, if you invest in a Mega Hippo Gen 1 or Gen 2, we'll include another brand new product, our Twin Glide Gauge Rake, and a set of gliders at your preferred depth, so this way your pours can stay laser flat. Just remember, you have 30 days from the invoice date to register the tool and claim your gift. Claim yours now over at portamix.com/warranty-registration. No registration, no bonus, so don't leave these unheard of freebies on the table. Gifts are fulfilled within 30 days of completion while supplies last. Any back orders of stock will result in either a weight or an item of equal value. Let's give a little more information on some of those bonus gift items you haven't heard of yet. The Portamix tool lineup keeps expanding. The all-new quad skid gauge rake uses 4 interchangeable skid gauges for rock-solid depth control, especially on those uneven surfaces. We've got 5 different size sets of skid gauges from 1/8 inch or 3 millimeters up to 3/8 inch or 10 millimeters. This rake doesn't need to be used perfectly perpendicular either to remain accurate. It works at varying angles. Next up, we have the all-new Twin Glide Gauge Rake, which relies on 2 3-face gliders to spread a similar 1/8 but all the way up to 13/16 inch materials without issue. The glider sets come in 8 sizes between 1/8 inch or 3 millimeters and 13/16 inch or 20 millimeters. And this rake is also able to be used at varying angles and features 2 points of contact. The final rake, the Notched Gauge Rake, offers 5 fixed V-notch heights. No cams or pins, just grab it and go. While a less sustainable option in terms of being able to swap out the gliders or skid gauges pair as they wear down, the Notched Gauge Rake provides a much more no-fuss, quick solution for those on the go. The final items in our tool lineup are more familiar, with our Squid water doser for dead accurate water on every batch, and the Be Clean mix waste cleanup, which turns residual dirty water mix into a landfill-safe gel in under 5 minutes. Speaking of the Squid, its built-in thermometer has been catching water temperatures above 90 degrees Fahrenheit at job sites during this particularly hot summer. We don't need to remind you how excessively hot water can interfere with the mixing process and can flash cure self-levelers before they flow. Consult with your material rep for the optimal water temperature range, and keep your Squid close for extra assurance on hot days that you're in the clear. Previously, we announced a 10% tariff adjustment. Our MSRP and dealer pricing were updated shortly after that, but shelves only turn so fast. So if your local dealer's tag still shows the old price, that simply means they're burning through pre-tariff stock. New inventory will reflect the adjustments automatically. With the tariff pauses approaching their ending, you can follow us on LinkedIn and Facebook to stay up to date on any further changes. We hope none are needed, but we'll communicate things in advance when required. Finally, a shout out to Frank Underhill's crew for an epic 240,000 square foot rehab in Texas. They blasted, primed, and then poured 20,000 plus bags of self-leveler with 8 Mega Hippos running in parallel, hitting level tolerance across floors that varied by up to 4 inches. Talk about teamwork, and a perfect example of what our mixers can really do on the biggest pours. Check out their post over on LinkedIn for more. That's your quarterly mix for Q3 2025. Register those new tools, claim your bonuses, and keep tagging us in your posts. We love seeing the results. Until next time, keep mixing with the best.